Here we have opened a presentation in PowerPoint, and we are going to start by selecting the type of presentation we want, and we want an on-screen show. So we'll come here, we'll find the page setup and look for this version has a slide size where we can choose a custom slide size. In this drop down, in this window, we will select from this drop down menu the on-screen show, and we have slides which are landscape. Our notes will be portrait. Okay. Let's just cancel that. We'll just leave it as it is. Oh, okay, we have to choose one. Let's just maximize. Now we go into Slide Master, so we want to find View, and we want Slide Master. So here is our master slide, and we're going to choose the Office Theme Slide Master. If you hold it over, you get title, slide layout, you get title and content layout. Down here you get a to content layout where you can make comparisons. We'll choose this Office Theme Slide, and what we're asked to do is we're going to move these windows out of the way because we want to put a colorful margin in here. Just put this one, let's just put that one out of the way. Alright, now let's insert, and let's just put in shapes, and we want rectangle, let's just put that rectangle here. Now our rectangle has different properties. We want our rectangle to be a particular color, so let's find the paint color, shape fill. Here we have paint can, and we choose our color. Alright, so let's just, we can, if you want, you can even more colors, and you can find a color closer to the color that we're looking for. We want the outline to be blue, so I'm going to right click, and I want to edit my, we've got the outline here. Let's have a look at this one. We want, let's say, blue, and we want a particular weight. We want 4 points. So if we come into here, and we want 4 points, so let's, it's not letting me change the number. Let's see if we can choose more lines, and let's just come into here and make it 4 points. Good. Now this, just push it over a bit more. Okay, we want some horizontal lines on this, so we're going to add another shape. Let's just add a line, and we want a line, say, at the top. Edit it to be 4 points, and we want the color. It's already blue. Alright, good. Let's, if we wanted the color, there's a solid fill here. Oh, it's a line. We want a solid line color. Here's the colors, and we can choose the color that we want. I'm just going to copy and paste that because that's pretty much the same line that I want down below, and that will be our footer area. So we have the lines, we have the rectangle, and this particular task we haven't yet been required to add any text, so this is task 16A. It should look like the task in textbook. Alright, until the next task, stay happy. Now we have to put a text box in this top section, so we'll move this out of the way and we'll insert a text box. We'll place it in this top section and we will say using PowerPoint. And the instructions here was to make these size 60, so let's just put a size 60. We want it to be blue, so choose the font. There's blue. We want it to be a serif font, so let's just go to Times New Roman. And let's just put that up in that area. Now we need an automatic slide number. Now this is the automatic slide number down here, so we don't need a date, so let's delete the date. And we'll put this page number in the footer area here. And we've got our footers here. We wanted this to be left aligned, so let's go up here and make it left aligned. We were after black, so font black, let's choose black. We were after size 14 points, and it also needs to be serif. It also needed to be italic, so let's just do that to here. We wanted the name. I'll put Mr. Laurie, and let's make sure that these are 14, black, italic, and Times New Roman. Good. Now before we make this activated, we want to instruct the computer to insert a header and footer into each slide. So we need to turn this on. Our slide number, we need to check that. And so that's our slide number, it's activated now. And our footer here, where it says Mr. Laurie, we've now activated that. And you can see the preview, it's in the correct positions. Apply to all. Now we need to place an image in this right-hand area. Now this particular version of PowerPoint doesn't have a gallery, so I'm going to get an online. I'll just insert an online picture in here. I'll go to computer, because we need a computer image. Okay, now I need to do a crop, so I'm going to choose one that has an image that I can actually crop, so that we are assessed and have actually cropped an image. The image we have to crop in an IGCSE will be provided, so let's just crop the hands off this computer, shall we? So let's just insert that image. Now we need to crop, so I've got to, I'm going to right click and format this picture. And I'd like to find the crop. Where's the crop here? Here we go. I'm going to crop, and I'll just crop off. Let's just slide that off, and we just take the area that we want. I'll just crop the middle part. Alright, so we've cropped that image. Now we need to resize it so it fits into our window. So I'm going to right click and let's go get a size. We want a picture size. So I want the actual, we just can change the size here without distorting. So if you've got to make sure that it doesn't distort the image, so it must, often there's a little box that you can sort of format the picture without distorting. A little drop down menu, I can't find it. Never mind. Now this was important that it doesn't go over the blue outlines, and it has to be at least 50%, and you can see a bit of green on the left and a bit of green on the right, and so we're not going over the outline. And that is our task B. I'll just save this. Great. Until next, stay happy. For this last segment of this session, we're going to import a file, a rich text file that imports a number of slides. So we've got our master open, and we see that this window is overlapping with the next window. So before we do that, let's just make sure these windows don't overlap. Or we'll come back to that so we can see how we can rectify the problem. So we'll go to View and we'll go into normal mode. And we're going to come to New Slide, and we're going to import. So we go down to Slides from Outline, because that will find the rich text file that we're looking for. And I've placed the document presentation.rtf on the desktop, so it's easy to find once we open that. So let's go into desktop. Okay, here we go. And here's the rich text file. So we'll go into rich text file and we'll just insert this. And there we have. And we've got all the slides inserted. And remember, I mentioned that these are overlapping. So to rectify that problem, we would go back into Slide Masters and adjust the windows, adjust the slide master that would allow for that to happen. If we adjust the windows that we alerted to back at the beginning, we should be able to establish that. I might throw that at the beginning of the next segment. So we'll pick up where we left off in the second session. This was task 16, A, B, and C. And until the next session, stay happy.